Okay, so walk around this 1985 on a B, Land Rover 90, hardtop with side windows has been put in, fitted with 200 TDI power. Obviously this has been repainted. Originally it was blue and it's still blue inside. Had a nice repaint at some stage in the past, but quite a long time ago I think by the look of it. Into, what do they call it? I can't remember the colour now. Rioja red I think. Fitted with, it looks like a 2-inch lift kit, heavy duty springs on it, front and rear, probably shocks as well, and a matching set of 4 265/75 R16 Colway C-Trax all-terrain tyres on 5-spoke alloy rims. It's got checker plate on the rear quarters, the modesty covers, the bottoms of the doors, and the wing tops and the bumper top as well. Nothing underneath. It's a 3-seater. There's no seats in the back of it. It's got privacy glass or privacy film on the rear windows, and they're not sliding windows on this one. It's got tow pack with ball and agricultural pintle with electrics. The spare wheel is not a matching one. That's off a Range Rover by the look of it. That's 205 R16. Right, let's go around and pick out some. Oh, it's also got a rear work light. I don't know where the switch is for that. It may just be wired to the reversing lights. Let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. As I say, repainted I think a fair few years ago into Rioja red, and the paint is now showing its age a little bit, but it's, you know, it's not too bad for an older Landy. Around the front end doesn't look too bad. The bonnet it's either suffered heat damage or something, or or it's gone flat because a lot of the lacquer has flattened off a lot on the bonnet, which you may be able to see in the video. What have we got? Down the near side, actually looks relatively straight. A couple of dinks in the near side door, but front wings all look pretty good. There's a quite large sort of scuff just there on the front of the near side front wing. A couple of minor scuffs there, but the rest of the wing all looks pretty good. Up here looks a bit tatty really. It's obviously been put a load of filler or something's been put in there at some point above the scuttle panel, above the scuttle vent rather, on the near side. Great big chunk of missing paint up there. It shows the original blue, but the scuttle corner itself here actually looks quite good. Tiny bit of bubbling under the paint just there, but otherwise it's actually all right. Paint loss on the screen hinges as always. And there's a fair bit of paint loss just on the edges around the roof as well, although the roof itself doesn't look too bad. Near side door, there's actually a few hedge scratches just here in the eyebrow, and there's a big scratch that goes right the way along there to about there, and then it starts again there. So it's obviously been used for a bit of green laning, but that's what they're for really. A few hedge scratches on the near side rear eyebrow. Going back to the door, probably the checker plate is there to give a bit of strength to the door, because probably the bottom is gone. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Inside here, say 3 seats across the front. The middle seat is split on the seam there, as is the driver's seat over there, but otherwise actually not too bad. And so this is the original colour, the original blue in here, and it's still blue in the back. Headlining in the front but not in the back as normal. It's obviously a conversion from a van. Footwell actually looks okay. Door bottom has been repaired by the look of it, but not particularly well. Door cards are a bit shabby on both sides. Yeah, that's been repaired at some point. The near side door, bottom of the frame, but you know, it's got the checker plate there for strength, so it'll do. But it's not, it's not wonderful. Shuts well enough. Looking under here, looks like it's had a new rear quarter chassis at some point, probably reasonably recently. Looking at that cross member, all looks okay. Around the tail end, usual electrolytic reaction around the tailgate, up here and down there and what have you. Slightly dented just there in the corner. But otherwise, looks reasonable enough. In the back here, so it's still its original blue. It's got sound deadening trim on the load area. Tailgate frame actually isn't that bad. The tailgate frame's okay. Again, just looks a bit scruffy. On the offside rear corner, there's a big bit of paint loss there under the indicator. But looking down the offside, which again looks quite straight really. Big chunk of paint missing off the closing trim there. A few scratches on the offside rear wing. paint's gone a bit flat on the offside rear eyebrow. Offside front door, again big scratch along the bottom there, and it's got the same sort of checker plate strengthening and the usual paint loss where the door has hit the A-post there and there. We'll come back to the door on the inside in a minute. Scuttle corner on the offside actually looks okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's all right up there. As I say, usual paint loss on the hinge. Offside front wing, slight dink just there in the very corner, but otherwise doesn't look too bad. Driver's door has certainly lost its check strap, and I think the frame has basically disappeared on the driver's door. Bottom of the frame, very poor. So the checker plate is there to strengthen it on the outside of the door, but I think a new door perhaps, or a properly repaired one, wouldn't go amiss at some stage, but it's doing the job for the time being. Inside here, or the only thing that's missing, it's cowl for its steering column. But other than that, she's what she is. An older Defender. That's about it really, I think. Cheap Defender for someone really. And saying it has got 200 TDI power. That's it. I think my name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info. We take part exchanges, we take Visa and MasterCard, credit cards and debit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can have it shipped or delivered anywhere you like in the world, obviously at cost. That's about it. End.